three different genes, A, B, and C, that encode the alpha polypeptide chain of the MHC class 1 molecule. These three genes are shown here, the B, the C, and the A on the human chromosome 6. Now, also consider that each of these three genes has multiple alleles, so there are lots of alleles for each one of these. And here is the number of different alleles for each one of these genes. As we've said, there are three MHC class 1 molecules that genes, should say here, genes that encode for the MHC class 1 molecules. These genes are these three with thousands or hundreds of alleles. Now, if the person is heterozygous at each loci, the person can express 6 different class 1 molecules. Why is this the case? So let's say this is chromosome 6 from the mother with B, C, and A genes, the HLA genes always. Now, this B gene has a specific allele. I'll call this the 20 allele, the B20. C would have the C15, A would have the allele, I don't know, 2. Yeah. This person also inherits a chromosome 6 of paternal origin with the same, of course, genes. And when I say genes, I don't mean alleles though. The genes that, when encoded, they express the alpha polypeptide chain of the MHC class 1 molecule. Okay, now these B, C, and A genes will have different alleles, of course, amongst this thousands of different alleles. So they might have like 55, might have, I don't know, 16 and 1. So this individual is now, of course, heterozygous for all these loci, and this person expresses 6 different alpha polypeptide chains, which means that this person expresses on the surface of the macrophage 6 different class 1 molecules. So on this macrophage of this individual macrophage, we've got the maternal origin, we've got the paternal origin chromosome 6 with the loci for the genes HLA A, B, C on each chromosome. So again, this is A, B, and C genes, but as you see, the alleles are different, and each of them expresses a different MHC class 1 molecule, because the alpha chain, the heavy chain, is different. Someone might ask, all right, we've got those 2 alleles for the A gene, for example. Are they both expressed? Is there a dominant and a recessive gene? No, all of these HLA genes are co-dominant. The This is what I'd like you to remember. This is key, so that we can then justify why all of them are expressed and not some of these. The huge number of different alleles plus the fact that they are codominant justifies why all of these are expressed. So definitely an individual will most likely have like different alleles for these 3 specific genes, and these will all be expressed since all the genes are codominant, and they will produce different MHC class 1 molecules.